So there's 4 of us that live here. We all met at uni.
We've been flatting for about 6 months.
Our lounge and kitchen area is probably the most popular place of the flat because it's so warm, but unfortunately because of the size of it, it doesn't allow for us all to comfortably fit in there.
The lounge at the moment has an awesome blue wall.
Why would someone paint their wall blue and then match the cupboards blue?
Our kitchen is really tiny. Once you've got 4 plates on the bench, you've kind of got no more room to put dirty dishes.
All our cabinets are kind of scratched and damaged. We just want our flat to be a place where lots of people can cook together, watch TV together, just be more of a social place.
Can't wait for the moment that we look at it and think, wow, this is ours. Like, it's a student flat, but...
It's a bit more like home.
Yeah, a bit more like home.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
Got a lot of stuff in the truck. Can you guys come give us a hand unloading?
Sure.
Awesome, thank you. Okay guys, we've got some really cool plans for your place today. I'm going to give your kitchen a bit of a makeover, get rid of that horrible paint in there. Build you a butcher's block. You've got a very tiny kitchen there, so this is going to be super handy. You know, you can put stuff underneath it, wheel it around wherever you like. A new table with some trestle legs and also a coffee table. But the main thing we need to get rid of is the paint on that wall. So what do you reckon?
Yeah.
Bit of a pig start here, Claire.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys said that you love sitting around a dining room table, but your table's just too big. So we're going to make a trestle table that you can actually fold the legs and put it away. It gives yourself a lot more space. We're just using this glue laminated timber, straight off the shelf, one piece. So effectively all we have to do for that top is sand that down, put a little edge on it. I'll carry on rebaiting out our legs. You guys get your safety gear on and start sanding that top up.
Sweet, sounds good.
Cool. Okay, so I've cut these legs, rebaited them out. They're just kind of slot together nicely like that. Throw a little bit of PVA in around all the surfaces that touch each other, and we'll pre-drill a hole and put 2 screws in each leg, and then we'll attach these T-hinges, and that means that we can just fold our legs underneath our tabletop.
Sounds good. I'll do the glue, you do the drill.
Sweet. We should have done this ages ago.
I know.
Just finally getting some painting underway. Stan's got us to put on the quick dry primer before we get the top coat on. I think I'm actually getting the hang of this now.
You sure?
Stop. That's looking really good, guys. So I've just knocked out the centre rail. These are just going to hold our legs locked in place, nice and tight. Easy.
Nice.
This looks so good, Georgie. Yeah, it worked out well.
So you guys have got a really small kitchen in there with very, very little working space. So what I thought we'd do is build a butcher's block so you guys can have another area that you can prep food on or even just use as a serving area.
Yeah, that'd be really good when we have some leftover dishes that we haven't done in a while as well.
I'll leave that up to you. So all we do is turn these sideways. You just want to try and keep that grain as opposite and as random as you can. Kind of like here, you know, they're sort of opposite each other, 90 degrees and 45 degrees. And then once they're all cut, we then glue that back up again, and then it ends up like this.
That's amazing.
I'll let you guys take this out of the cramps. I'll set you up with some sanders, and I'll start making the base that it sits on.
Right, I think that's done.
That looks epic. Okay, Claire, I've got a really good job for you now.
Okay, sweet.
So I've got this putty knife here. I've sanded the edges off so it's not too sharp.
Awesome.
And we'll just try and remove the paint. I think you'll be quite pleasantly surprised. I'll leave you to it, eh?
Thank you.
So what we're doing is we're painting blackboard paint on, which is going to help us with our day-to-day organising.
Will be handy to see who's on cleaning each week as well.
Right, I've just about finished sanding the top of this coffee table. I've just made the base out of the same materials we did with the trestle table. And the top I've just made out of decking timber, super simple. Kind of looks a little bit fancy, you know, but it's just plain old decking timber. These are just 15 degrees. They've just gone on either side like that and screwed it underneath. So you give that an oil and then we can give it a paint and take it in, eh?
Sweet, sounds good.
Just give a little bit of pressure on the back of that drill and it'll help it go in a bit easier.
Get it in.
And keep it straight, yeah. Marvellous. Shall we have a look at that?
Yep. Sweet, perfect.
I got given quite a bit of stick about those funny little legs on there, but you know what? I actually quite like it.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah.
It works.
Are you just
Very
saying
well.
that? Do you like it?
I actually do like
Do
it.
you?
Yeah, I do like the legs.
Okay, let's get that upstairs.
Sweet. We nailed it, eh?
Yeah.
It was a massive day, but the hard work really paid off. The end result looks amazing, I think.
Super stoked with the end result.
Yeah.
My favourite piece is probably the dining table. The fold-away legs will be super handy when we need some extra room.
I really like the blackboard wall.
Mine is probably the coffee table. Now when we're watching movies as a flat, we don't have to get up and get our food. It's just going to be right there.
The butcher's block is real cool, It gives
Yeah.
us the opportunity for more than one person to be in the kitchen.
Yeah, and I think if Nikki doesn't do dishes sometimes, then there'll be a lot more room space for people to do their breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
We just had so much fun getting out and using some of the tools.
Yesterday we kind of had this messy student flat, but now it's kind of like we've moved back into home a little bit.
Yeah.
It's totally like, what's the
Exceeded
word?
my
Exceeded my
expectations.
expectations,
Yeah.
I think our friends will be really surprised that we've actually done it ourselves. We've all put in the hard yakka.
Do the main
Do the treats.